3, 2, 1. Okay. Guys, team, come in a bit closer, please. I'll frame this slightly different, but before we get into the actual coaching part, I want you to explore something first. So I'm going to do a defending theme, and it's going to be around defending in wide areas. So we've done quite a bit around central play, so we want to show how a positioning game, a team activity might fit with wide areas. So just in pairs, I want you to think about, so I'm thinking more about fullback, so ball going wide into a winger, fullback defending, and then a centre back providing some sort of cover or supporting the fullback. You know, there might be times when they need to, sometimes when they can't, but I'm focusing mostly on the fullback. It might be a winger as well, but mainly a fullback. Okay, so just in pairs, I want you to think about all the detail that you might need to be able to give a fullback in terms of defending in wide areas. Okay, away you go. Explore it just in pairs, 1 minute.
Yep, outside. Anyone?
What are they trying to do? Like, are they just out wide? Everyone hold them up.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
if it's a counter, you don't hold them like till more of our
you'd expect the centre back to go because they can see it. Yeah. I'm trying to, like, if they're short, say they're passing about there and they're being countered.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, delaying. I think that's what they've got the passing angles off, caging them.
Okay, time. Give me, what do you guys come up? One thing.
Positioning, showing the line.
Okay, showing the line.
which foot the winger might be.
Oh, good. Okay, which foot the winger might be, how you might defend them. Yep, that's good.
Yeah, what's kind of happening in the game? Are you just trying? Is it a counter? Are you trying to like slow them down to like get cover in? Or?
Okay, cool. This group, Amy, your group. Okay, when to go. Cool. Anything else to add? With who? Cool. Yeah, so it might be linked to yours, like when to go. It might be someone's making a run, you actually can't go. And it might be communication from this player or this player passing them on. So that could be part of defending in wide areas. Yep, what else?
Pressing.
What's that? Pressing. Yep, so how to press. Cool. Anything else? So lots of things we need to teach our fullback, and I'm sure there's more. I'm, just for you as coaches, so I'm thinking about it as a zonal back four. Some people have different ideas of how they might want their fullback to defend, but my context will be for today a back four, zonal back four. So what you're going to see is a very generic team activity. You'll see links to these positions, but not the specificity. You won't see a back four. Okay, you won't see a winger necessarily, but you'll see players playing those sort of roles. But what I hope for you to see, and I'm throwing myself in the deep end a little bit, I'm trying an activity I've never done before. So my checklist will be really under pressure today, like yours was yesterday. And what I'm hoping to see is lots of repetitions for who? The fullback, the wide person, the widest player in the defending unit or the defending team. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping you see that when you're watching on the side. So today, can I get 7 players just to come in here so I can talk to them? 7 players, and it needs to be reasonably boppy and movement. So if you're limping, we'll do 1 for 5. Cool. 1, 2, 3. At the side if you're playing. Yeah. I need some more. Just numbers is fine. There we go. I've changed my criteria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All right. So thinking about your frame, it doesn't always have to be about the past. It might be, I remember Scott mentioning on the first day around, I think it was Scott, about curriculum. So it could be today, if you're lucky enough to have a coaching director or a director of football, they might be saying to you, this month we're working on defending. This week we're working on defending wide areas. And so it might be, so Aaron, today your curriculum for your team is defending wide areas for your 14th grade team. Okay, so that's the context today. So team, we're going to work on defending in wide areas. And just for our thoughts, thinking about when the ball travels into the wide area here, our fullback being able to effectively defend in those areas. So what might be some things, Zane, you need to think about when you're defending in those wide areas? Come on, team.
Your body position.
Body position, yep. What else? When and where to go, cool. All right. Think about those when you're in the game. What else? Movement, okay. So when to go out, how I might show my position, good. Anything else?
What you
My unit.
My unit, yeah, staying connected with my unit and maybe disconnecting sometimes, yep. Okay, anything else?
what you're trying to do, if you're winning the ball or just shifting them.
Brilliant,
somewhere
cool.
else.
So all those things I want you to think about when we go into this game. So I need 2 teams of 3, 2 equal teams. So you guys know your sort of abilities. 2 equal teams and a neutral. So the neutral will go in that mustard colour. 3 in the greens, 3 in the reds. Where we go? Go on, nice and lovely. Here we go. Marv, you love a neutral, don't you? Yeah, okay. So Amy, get yourself on the ball down here. Can you stick it up, Christian, higher? Okay, so the game goes like this. It'll start, the team in position will grab the ball, okay, and it's going to be a 4 versus 3. You're going to have Marv in the middle on your team if you've got the ball, okay? So when you've got the ball, you're looking to attack into the goal here. That's going to be 5 points if you score in there. Okay, if you run over the end line with control possession, and that's my call, you'll get 1 point. Okay? Greens, if you win it, same for you. Marv gets on your team, 5 points if you score, 1 point if you run over the end line in control. Okay, any questions about the rules?
Anywhere on the end line.
Anywhere on the end line. Yep, anywhere on the end line, for starters. Okay, so Reds got the ball, 5 points to score in the middle, 1 point on the side. Yep, play. Good, and stop there, good. Amy, just get on the ball. Stop there, please. Might need my whistle. Just get the ball back on Amy. So whenever you're out of possession, okay, the 3 that are defending, I want you staying in a line. Okay, I want you to think about being my left-sided defender, like a left back, okay, centre back, and right back. Okay, think about that. So if the ball goes wide, okay, you're going to shift, okay, like that, all right, and stay in the line. To help you, there are going to be offsides. Okay, ball back to Amy. Just another bit to help. I want you to try and start as high as you can in this zone as a 3. Okay, for the Reds, love the jobs you're doing. So 1 back here as a pivot, like a midfielder, 1 left, 1 right, 1 middle. Okay, play from there. Where you go, play. Oh, unlucky. Okay, just can you help me for a second? Shift this goal to in line with here. Can we take that line out 5 steps? 5 small steps. Yeah, brilliant. Here we go. Red ball. Still 0-0. Greens, get your shape. Remember up to that line, please, Greens. As a 3, love your work. You can come anywhere inside that middle zone to start with. Then we're live. Remember, there's offsides. Yep, play. Five 0. They get the ball back. Here it is. Amy, descend. Now play on, it's close enough for me. Yep, 6-0, ball back here. Amy to me, we'll play. Here we go for my touch, we're live, play. 6-0 to Reds. just hold it there for 1 second. So when you're in position, love the work, you're trying to move it quickly, try and use the width. Can you stay as wide as you can?
Wider. Nice.
Yep, wider. You've got the line all the way to the outside there.
Oh.
Yep, good. So the lines are the lines right on the outside. Ignore those two in the middle there. That could be for later. Amy, play me the ball and we're live. Here it is, play. Go on, green shape. Get your shape nice and tight. Green ball, play. Nice and wide, please. Green, nice and wide. Okay, good. Hey, love your work. Okay, so just remember today, we're working as a team to try and win the ball in wide areas. Okay, it's a task for us today as a group. When the ball's in wide areas, as a team, can we work together to try and win it there? Okay, play me the ball. We're going to go live from this one. Yep, play. Green ball. Stay wide for me, please, if you can. Yeah, well, red, one reds. Yep, play. Green ball. Nice and wide. Good. By the way, it's 6-0 to Reds.
Nice.
Can you score?
Oh, sorry.
Green ball. Reds, key shape quickly. They're going to be playing here. Ooh, good idea. Good idea. Yeah, here we go. Red ball. Nice and tight. Greens for me. Tight first. Okay, good. Okay, so just remember, nice and wide for me. Come across as you were. Really good. So play the ball into Amy. Stay nice and tight. Marv, come in closer. The ball goes wide now. For my wide defenders. Okay, so for the wide players, that's going to be you. I want you to see if you can win it in wide areas. Okay, if you can't, make sure that they're not scoring. Okay, so block the line to the goal. Okay, so when it goes wide on your side, okay, play the ball back into Amy. Whiz the ball out for me. This is your job today. Win it. If you can't win it, block the line into the goal. Okay, play the ball into Amy, who's 6-0 up with her team, and we're live. Play. Good. Yep, 7-0. Red ball, here it is. Step up, Greens. Play. Go on, Greens. Hey, we need a little bit of bite now. Good. Well done. Like it. Woo. Offside. Green ball. Well done. Nice line there, Greens. Play from Greens. Oh, well defended. Tell you what, I'm giving you the ball, Greens, for that great defence. Great cover. Yep, play. Well done. Well done. Good, okay. I tell you what, I'm going to go keep that score, the point if you get across, but I'll give it to the Greens from now on. So it's still 8-0. Greens, we're still on a donut. We need to score. Here we go, play. Wider, please, Greens. Wider. Thank you. Okay, good. All right, just rewind the ball from where that ball was played out. Amy, come across back in here where you were. Okay, so do you remember what your job was today? Try and win it in wide areas. So show me how you might move differently this time if you were going to try and win it in wide areas. I'm going to play this ball and you try something different. Away we go, play. Okay, play it back to me. What else could you do? Okay, I'm going to play it again. What else could you do?
Shield me.
What's that? Okay, you could go straight in the middle. Just play it back to me. What I'd like you to try is closing down as fast as you can. Okay, so as that ball travels, get a great starting position, play the ball, close down as fast as you can. Now, if you can't win it, then look to protect the goal. Okay, so close down. If you can't win it, slow down. Okay, and prevent the ball going to the goal. Play it back to me there. I want you to, we're going to go live. Show me now a little bit more pep in your movement. Away we go, play. Yeah, love it. Fantastic. Good, can we show down? Brilliant. Oh. Oh. I tell you, it wasn't under control, but I'm giving a point for the foul. But it's still red ball. Here we go, 7-1. First point, well done, Greens. Play. Yeah, good defending, well done. Yeah, good. Well done. Yeah, good. Well done. Stay wide for us. Good, Amy. Well done. Protect the middle first. Well done. Good. Can you close down? Well done. Good. Okay, just rewind. Hold that ball there for me. Good. So, Amy, well done. You close down really fast. Just come back in here. If you can't win it, though, just you go on the ball. As that ball travels, you close down nice and quickly. You slow down, but what did you notice about your feet? Still. So as the ball goes, I want you to close down fast, slow down, and then start to get on the balls of your feet. If he's got control, I want your feet pointing forwards so you can run backwards, still see the ball to keep him outside. Okay, rewind it there. So close down, slow down, and then show down. Okay, and ideally he's going down the line, but it's not into the goal. Take a little touch. Come back a little bit, Amy. Play, where we go. Good, work those feet. Good, much better. Yeah, love it. Good. Yes, Amy. Oh. Yeah, I'm giving it to Greens, but they're down 7 plus 5. It's at 11, 12. Green, play. Come on, Greens, we need to try and score. Marv, stop hiding for them. Well done. Yes. Green ball, green ball. Good, okay, just go back in there, play the ball back in. Okay, something for so the ball's gone out. Amy, go out and press the ball as you did. You were in here, yeah, go out and press the ball, play the ball out wide. Okay, something to think about for the person covering. As the ball travels, I want you to look to see if you can be in a position where if Amy gets it wrong, so just come inside for us, Amy. Sorry, Joe, play past her. You might be able to get across, yeah, and support her, but also prevent the ball going in there. Okay? But also, your second part, get on the ball, Joe. If Amy does a great job, where else might he play? Yeah, so you could be, so play across here, Joe. If I'm really quick, I might be able to get out to this one. Okay. Okay, so just come back in where you were, Amy. I'm going to play a little touch to you. I want you to play that one again. Oh, yeah, go on then. Play. That'll do. Yeah, good. Well done. You might be able to go. Yeah, go on. Drop back in now, though. Oh, yeah. Yes, well done. Here's your chance, Greens. Yep. Was it 5-all? Was that the score? Oh, well done, team. Great work. Yeah, 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 yeah. Coming close. Got a
Cool,
sweat.
okay,
I
so-
got a sweat on just saying.
So, like again, a different practice that we haven't seen yet, focusing on a different area of the pitch, so wide areas, and also from a frame of reference of like more working with youth, off of kind of like a youth curriculum, which lots of you are in if you're in certain programs, and you do like a, you know, your theme this week is defending, and next week it's an attack, next week it's transition, whatever it may be. But you can see a different type of practice in there. Thoughts on what you see and how it relates to the problem and the design elements?
I thought the design was actually, when you set out the rules on scoring, it didn't click with me straight away. But after like 2 phases of play, Amy like scored straight down the middle 5 points. So
I heard you say you're like that can't happen.
And then it starts going out wide, and you stop pushing them out wide, which like creates the problem that you want to coach after.
Cool. So thinking about the design elements around how you encourage that problem. So because if he gets done on the wide area every time, starts cheating, starts taking some yards this way, and then bang, he's pinged in the middle, 5-0.
But just to add on to that, is that's football, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want to let the through ball. Yeah. Like I don't care what style you play.
Exactly.
You don't want penetration. That's the opposite of defending. You don't want penetration.
So, but in a game, exactly what Aaron said. If there's a fullback against a nippy winger or something, he's starting to worry about his 1v1s, and he does start to cheat, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So you've got to think about encouraging that, protecting the middle first, and not allowing the through. Okay. So we can see the design elements and how it started to come to life a bit. Evidence of checklist. What did we see Aaron start to affect first and foremost? Because originally he started to play the rules, and then they just played 3v3 plus 1. And then what did he do after that? Okay, shape of who? Who was he affecting? Okay, so cool. Because originally we saw behaviours where they're kind of man v man and running around and starting to follow, and then the moment he went in and affected shape, around the 3, and he gave them some reference point as well. So what reference points did he use in there? Around height and things like that on the grid?
Flat.
Cool. He's talking about the flats as well. So again, like you're trying to get them so they're not just goose guarding the goal, and they're stepping up and taking realistic positions off of the ball. Okay, so that's all shape and bringing in certain things to encourage that behaviour. Okay, anything else in the check? Go on.
I was going to ask, did you intentionally start too small so you could work on shape, and
Nah.
then you made it bigger? to
Like I
create
said at the
that
start, I've
You
never
were
done
talking
that
about
one
that.
before.
Right, so
Yeah,
you
yes.
realised
But I
it.
realised I wanted to stretch the fullbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, from an outside observer point, there wasn't much.
Why didn't you tell me so I could have done it earlier?
There wasn't much value in going wide until the field was wider,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
there was
actually, we
space
did the same.
to exploit.
Same
And
was
this
a
comes
bigger
back
ball.
into your design, right? Because Aaron was talking to me ahead of time, and he was like, said to me, he's like, if you think it's too small, tell me, and we'll make it bigger. So he's already thinking about it. Is it going to be too tight? Is it not? The same as like I was talking about with the wingers there. Do we need rules? Do we not? So you're already thinking about using design. They might not be in straight away. The one thing I would say, what was the difference though when he did notice it was tight?
Straight away. It took 10 seconds. Get
Right.
him to pick up the corners, move it out, and he's back.
How many of us in practices where we're like, oh, this is a bit tight, but I'm in it now, so I'm just gonna try and work through it. Like and you're losing games on that. Like it took him 10 seconds or 20 seconds to get them to pick it up. You've all got players, pick those cones up, move them out 5 yards, and then you get back into it. Okay, so really, really, like if you're in your design and you see it's not working, don't be afraid to change it, especially if you've kind of already thought about that. I get spaces wrong all the time. So again, think about that. Okay, so then we saw elements of the checklist and shape. Okay, and he started to work on the shape and really encourage that as well around working as a unit. Okay, and then we started to get into teaching. So we were seeing the moments start to come to life. We were seeing them operate where they needed to, and then what did we see first?
Ask the fullback, like, if the ball is going here, how might you act to win this ball in the wide area?
Cool. So that's kind of getting into the player task. Did we see anything overarching for the whole team first? Did anyone notice a moment where he reiterated the kind of theme of the session? So there was a team task, okay, and it was set. What do you think? Not to pick on Aaron. What do you think would be what was missing in that team task for you guys to notice it was really a team task? elements of Shrewd. So there wasn't necessarily like a moving ball, stuff like that. There was a live. It did stop, and then he kind of came in and was like, remember, today's all about us our ability to win the ball in wide areas. That's a team task. All of us, remember, this whole session is about us working on our ability to win the ball in wide areas. Okay, so there was a team task and it was set, and then when it rewound, and then we started to get into the teaching of the player task. Okay? So still that overarching, you need to remember, we still have to go into team tasks first before we get into player tasks. Because what does that allow? If he sets that, and he's talking about our ability to win the ball in wide areas, what might happen to the team or the fullbacks, what might they start to do? Okay, so it might start to affect them already. Oh, okay, because there was a few times where, you know, they kept them wide and they were just getting 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, and you know, if you want a bit more bite or you want them to actually start to get out there and win it as well, he's starting to now think about, okay, what's my behaviour? I want to win it in wide areas. Okay. The moment you set that, what do you need to be back into now? Because the moment I talk about, remember, today's all about winning the ball in wide areas. What might the team do? Might have to get the penetration down the middle again. So now I'm back into checklist and shape. Yeah. So making sure they're being realistic. Yes, it is all about defending in wide areas, but we still need to protect the middle. We need to make sure we're compact. Okay. And then we got into player tasks. Who got given player task? Anybody got player task? Yep. Yeah, yeah, good. Okay, so that's. I know that might sound like, oh, press with more intensity and get there quicker. But again, if you're defending in wide areas, it's about still getting out there in a position to win it quickly and deny forwards play opportunities. Who else got a task? Yep.
Like change my foot position when I get out there.
Cool. So now we've seen kind of an intensity one, a behaviour one. We need you to get there quicker and actually get pressure on the ball. What would you say this is more focused on? That sort of a player task. Say it again? Technical. Okay, so still there is an element of tactics in there because where their body position is and what direction they're showing helps the team. But also individually, you might be affecting the player technically on how they press, their body position, how they arrive. Okay, are they decelerating enough? Are they getting there quick enough? Where are they showing? What are they aware of? Okay. There was one. So I think we had a player task over here as well, and you were the middle centre back. Okay. So now, do you see how we're starting to layer? So we're dealing with the person getting out there and applying pressure quickly, the body position of where they're showing, and now we've got direction of where they're potentially showing. Now we're starting to affect the next defender to be able to provide cover. Okay, so you can see how that's layered in as well, of the kind of players closest around the ball that need the most immediate attention, and then we start to affect further away. Yep. Any other observations or kind of feedback on either players in it, in terms of that teaching process or checklist, or the people observing?
Just one thing.
Go on, Pete.
I was able to intervene once and able to influence both sides.
Yes.
And yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And remember on those practices as well, where both teams are working on the same thing, that also saves you time if you can set the task for both and shape for both, or interventions for both. So you notice when he was given, somebody thought it was a team task because he was given a task to the fullback, but he was talking to all players because they were starting to rotate and there was a few players out in those fullback areas, and he wanted to make sure that was given to all. So it sounded like a team task, but it was a player task affecting multiple players that would be in that position. Okay? So, and what does that save you from in terms of your intervention and your time in there? Because I don't have to affect you, and I don't have to affect you again, and you again when you're in possession. I've kind of affected 4 or 5 players that may be in that position just with one intervention. So again, with these practices, the more you can do that, the more ball rolling time and the more learning the players get. Good. Anything from you before we wrap up?
It's bound to see more than I've noticed. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice routine. Hopefully it's valuable being outside this morning. Hopefully you gained some more